How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you another absolute banger of a platinum. Today, we've got another one from Enninger called Odd Color Out, and you're looking at only $1 on the PlayStation Store with only 4 stacks, all 4 region stacks for PS4, no PS5 version for this one. This is a little arcadey game where you're trying to pick which of the 9 circles is a different color. That really is the entire game. Trophy-wise, you've got 12 total, 11 gold and the platinum, and you've only got 1 goal here to get 11 correct guesses in a row. I actually picked the wrong one on level 7 because all the yellow circles genuinely looked the same for me. If nothing else, it'll help you figure out which colors your eyes struggle to see any kind of differences in, so that's something. All that being said, even after losing halfway through, this only took me 31 seconds to finish 11 correct guesses in a row, so don't expect it to take very long at all. How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you another absolute banger of a platinum. Today, we've got another one from Enninger called Paintings Restoration, and you're looking at only $1 on the PlayStation Store with only 4 stacks, all 4 region stacks for PS4, no PS5 version for this one. This is a little puzzle-making game where you're using the D-pad to slide all of the puzzle pieces around at the same time. Once they get close enough for the game to register the puzzle as completed, it'll auto-complete and move you on to the next puzzle. Trophy-wise, you've got 12 total, 11 gold and the platinum, and you've only really got 1 goal here to finish 11 total puzzles. It's not a difficult game by any means, but the best advice I can give is to pick a piece that's a clear corner piece and just move that into place. Everything else will move into the correct spots while you do that, so getting that corner piece in place will essentially finish the puzzle for you. This only took me about a minute to finish, and I'd probably expect it to take about that long as well. It's only a few seconds per puzzle, but it's still a grind to get through 11 puzzles regardless of how quickly you finish them. How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you another absolute banger of a platinum. Today, we've got another one from Silent Games called Ancient Ants Adventure. Shout out to them for getting me a code for the game. And you're looking at $5 cross-buy on the PlayStation Store with only 2 stacks, 1 worldwide stack each for PS4 and PS5. The trophy and achievement list for the base game are identical, so if you're on an Xbox, you can use this video to get your 1000 gamer score. And there's a title update for this that'll get you to 2000 gamer score, but if you follow along with a guide, you'll get the extra 1000 without any extra work. This is a little shoot 'em up. You're a squad of ants in ancient Egypt trying to fight off other bugs. You're moving with the left stick, you can aim with the right stick, but all you really have to do is hold down R2 to auto-fire at anything nearby. Trophy-wise, you've got 12 total, 11 gold and the platinum, and you've got a few goals here, though everything is made super easy because of the God mode and Rich mode options you can turn on in the options menu. Once you turn those on, you can head into the game. All you really have to do is hold down R2 and eventually you'll win. Just be aware of the small bars in the bottom right. Those are your divine goals, and you have to finish all of them in one level, preferably this first level, for a trophy. Just go around and make sure you destroy enough cacti to fill the top bar and you'll be good to go. From there, you'll be sent to the level select screen where you'll find the upgrade system. It's the wheel on the ants. Go ahead and click on the icons at the top for each ant and upgrade them to level 3, then upgrade the health, that's the center icon for a trophy, and buy one of the other icons that are grayed out to unlock another weapon and a trophy. Once that's all done, click on the bonus button in the bottom right. This is a quick little 8-card match 2 game, so it's super easy. Get that done for another trophy and you'll be back at the level select. From there, just play the levels in the order I've got shown on the screen now. You're essentially just going down the levels in that first column, then across all the levels in that bottom row. By the time you finish level B1, that's the bottom left level, you'll unlock a 4th ant, so go ahead and upgrade them as well, then continue on across that bottom row. When you finish the last level in that row, B2, you'll unlock the last set of trophies and the platinum. The addition of those God and Rich mode cheats really does take any difficulty out of this, so it's essentially just a grind to get through those 8 levels. This took me about 8 minutes or so to finish, and I'd expect you to take about that long as well. I think anything under 10 minutes is a pretty good time for this one. How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you another absolute banger of a platinum. Today, we've got another one from Aphil Games called Bee Flowers. Shout out to them for getting me a code for the game. And you're looking at $5 cross-buy on the PlayStation Store with all 8 major region stacks. The trophy and achievement lists for the base game are identical, so if you're on an Xbox, you can use this video to get your 1000 gamer score, and there's a title update for this that'll get you to 2000 gamer score, but it's just a little extra grinding at the end, so not a big deal there. This is a little puzzle game where you're trying to guide bees through a hexagonal grid while they pollinate flowers on their way back to the hive, moving and rotating the hexes as you need to. Rotating is R2, swapping is X, and when you eventually get tiles that have a split in them, you can use square to change which direction the bee will use when they get there. Trophy-wise, you've got 22 total, 6 bronze, 8 silver, 7 gold, and the platinum, and you've got a few goals here, though the vast majority of them are going to unlock on your way to reaching level 21. You don't actually have to finish level 21, but you do need to reach it for the trophy for hitting that biome and for pollinating a white flower. Aside from that, just be on the lookout for butterflies in some levels. You have to click on 5 of them for a trophy, as well as using 3 hints in the same level and finishing 7 levels without hints. That last one, finishing levels without hints, is actually super easy. Once you beat the first level, just hit start and go to level select, pick level 1, and you'll find that it's already finished. Just hit triangle to have the bee start, it'll finish the level, and rinse and repeat until the 7 trophy pops. There's a few extra little things you'll have to do, mainly just losing certain ways, like how in the second level you can get the trophy for getting to the hive without pollinating any flowers, and in level 14 you can get the trophy for making 2 bees collide. There's a trophy for confusing a bee once, but that's just the trophy you get for having the bee not make it to the hive. This took me about 40 minutes or so to get all the way through. Grinding out those hintless levels at the beginning meant that I could just spam use the hint system for the rest of the game, but when you start hitting the levels with tiles that have multiple exits, you still have to work that out. That being said, using my guide should cut your time down considerably, probably to well under 30 minutes. For those of you on Xbox, like I said earlier, you're just going to have to do a little extra grinding to get the title update trophies out of the way. Grind the hintless levels 3 more times to get that out of the way, then just keep pollinating and retrying level 21 to get the achievement for pollinating 15 white flowers, and everything else should pop along the way. No running commentary for this one, but I'm going to leave timestamps down below for each of the levels, so all you have to do is pause, copy exactly what I've done for the level layout, and hit triangle to start. Get those extra trophies that I mentioned out of the way while you work your way through, and you'll get it done in no time. How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you another absolute banger of a platinum. Today, we've got another one from AutoSlavic called Memory Holder The Colors. Shout out to them for getting me a code for the game. And you're looking at $2 cross-buy on the PlayStation Store with all 8 major region stacks. This is another entry in their Memory Holder series. I did a video in their other Memory Holder release, Animal Kingdom, and this game is basically the same, but with colors instead of animals. This is a little match 2 game, so if you've been around on the channel for a while now, or are over the age of 2-ish, you're already pretty familiar with the idea here. Trophy-wise, you've got 12 total, 11 gold and the platinum, and you've essentially only got 2 goals here. Beat a level with max rank, and finish all 15 stages. As with the previous game, this one has the autocomplete option in the pause menu, so all you really have to do is finish the first stage within 10 seconds. There's only 2 matches you have to make, so it's super easy. And then you can use that autocomplete on stages 2 through 15 to get the platinum done as quickly as possible. This is only going to take you about 2 minutes or so to finish, so don't expect to take very long for this one. Since it's got cross-buy, that means you can get yourself 2 full platinums in under 5 minutes for just $1 per stack, so that's a pretty good deal if you ask me. How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you another absolute banger of a platinum. Today, we've got another one from Nostra Games called Dance Mania. Shout out to them for getting me a code for the game. And you're looking at $2.50 on the PlayStation Store with all 8 major region stacks. This does have auto pop, so once you finish the platinum on PS4, you can head into the PS5 version and get yourself a second platinum immediately. This is a little arcadey game where you're trying to make your way down a track, collecting as many other women and gems as possible, and avoiding any traps along the way to the end. You get more gems as a bonus depending on how many women you have left, so your number one priority should be to avoid losing any of them. Trophy-wise, you've got 71 total, 70 bronze and the platinum, and you've essentially only got 1 goal here to get to a grand total of 240 gems. Like I said earlier, you get bonus gems based on how many women you have left when you reach the end. That's where the vast majority of your total is going to come from, so just focus on that more than anything else. This took me just over 4 minutes or so to finish, and I'd expected to take somewhere around there as well. I think anything under 5 minutes is a pretty good time for this platinum. It really is just a grind through the levels until you get to 240 gems. How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you another absolute banger of a platinum. Today, we've got another one from T Games called The Jumping Burger Climb. Shout out to them for getting me a code for the game. And you're looking at $2.50 cross-buy on the PlayStation Store with all 8 major region stacks. This does have auto pop, so once you finish the platinum on PS4, you can head into the PS5 version and get yourself a second platinum immediately. This is a little arcadey game where you're trying to jump your burger up and over a block that's moving in from the side, landing on top of it for points, and repeating that process until you miss and get hit by a block. That's the idea anyway, but this is another one of their new jumping games that has the very easy difficulty in the options menu that makes any kind of extra gameplay unnecessary. Trophy-wise, you've got 71 total, 70 bronze and the platinum, and you've essentially only got 1 goal here to turn that difficulty option to very easy and then make 1 single jump. With the difficulty set to very easy, you'll get 10,000 points for that first jump, and since you only have to get to a score of 3,500 for the platinum, you'll get it without any extra playtime. This is only going to take you a few seconds to finish, so the vast majority of your time is going to be just waiting for PlayStation's trophy system to catch up with all the trophies you just unlocked. How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you another absolute banger of a platinum. Today, we've got another one from Webnetic called Paradise of Freedom. Shout out to them for getting me a code for the game. And you're looking at $2 on the PlayStation Store with only 4 stacks right now. The EU and North America stacks for PS4 and PS5, though the Japan and Asia stacks should be out soon. This is another one of their little visual novels without any dialogue choices. The story follows Paul, Olivia, and Henry on a journey to escape the monotony of their corporate lives, making a late-night decision to abandon everything and embrace true freedom. As far as controls go, square is the button you're going to be looking for to skip through all the text, so you can just hold that down if you would rather skip through everything. Trophy-wise, you've got 36 total, 35 silver and the platinum, and as there's no form of dialogue choice anywhere in the game, all you really have to do is get to the end of the story. Head into the options menu, turn up message speed, turn the skip mode to everything, start the game, hold down square, and you'll get yourself the platinum. This is only going to take you 30 seconds or so if you're skipping through everything, so if that's how you plan on going about it, don't expect this to take very long at all. How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you another absolute banger of a platinum. Today, we've got another one from Zidalon called X802, and you're looking at only $1 on the PlayStation Store with only 4 stacks, all 4 region stacks for PS4. This is a little run-and-gun / shoot-'em-up. You're this alien girl trying to fight off the other aliens that you're coming across as you move from left to right on the screen, eventually getting to a large platform that initiates the change from run and gun to shoot 'em up. You'll switch from horizontal movement to vertical, and you'll be playing your typical old school shoot 'em up. Once you beat the boss, you'll land back as the alien girl in a horizontal run and gun, and that's essentially your gameplay loop through 3 stages. As far as controls go, cross is your fire button, circle jumps, and there's a strong shot you can use, but I never found it even remotely as useful as just holding down cross to fire. Trophy-wise, you've got 12 total, 11 gold and the platinum, and you've only really got 1 goal here to finish the entire game. There's only 3 stages with 3 boss fights, 2 of which are the vertical shoot-'em-up bosses, so it's not a particularly long game by any means. The best advice I can give you for this, honestly, is don't be afraid to farm a little in the second stage. There's these big eagles that will spawn and fly in from either side, so you can sit, farm them for a bit for extra lives and satellites, move forward, repeat, and do that until you feel comfortable, then just move on to the rest of the game. I found that sticking towards the top of the screen worked best for the run and gun parts, though it really isn't a super difficult game to begin with. Aside from losing all your lives, the only way you can actually die is to fall off the bottom of the screen in the run and gun bits, so sticking to the top helps prevent that from happening as well. This took me about 15 minutes or so to finish, though I genuinely felt like I just wasn't very good at it. You might be way better than I am at this kind of game, so don't be surprised if you can get yours finished in under 10 minutes without too much of an issue. Stopping to farm is definitely a good idea if you're feeling low on lives in the second stage, so that should help cut down on any extra playthroughs.